folks. Wednesday night league championship, the grand prize game. We've got to our left, in white, Dynamo. Art Carpenter is the goalie to our left. To the right, it's Bobby Dickinson for the Purple Pizza Bats. Referees for tonight's game, Jay Winder coming on to our left, and by the scores booth, Brian Janowski. Here we go. First period of the game of the year starting now. Ball controlled back to Joe Lodowitz of the Pizza Bats. To Mike Skelzity. Flips it in deep, looking for Sean Maud. Maud controls, moves away from Dan Reed, steps toward the middle. A slow approach to this game. Pizza Bats looking to set something up right away. There's a long shot on goal. Rebound kicked out by Carpenter, and I believe that's Mike Scalzitti, number 25, waiting for and tapping in a rebound. So very quickly, what is it, 30-something seconds into the game, the Pizza Bats are on top 1-0. Pizza Bats, Scalzitti, Trapani, Maud, Lodowick, as Scalzitti carries in. There's the save by Carpenter. This one he finds. Initially didn't know where it was. Between his pads, he covers it up. Take a look at the lineups here. Starting with the players who are on the rink for Dynamo. We've got Bruner, Dan Bruner, Dan Reed, Mike Sabatini, Billy Little, Jr., and Liam McKing. There's Lodowick, a long shot, blocked by Bruner. Ball rolls behind the Dynamo net, taken by Sabatini. Sabatini up the boards to Bruner. Bruner back through the middle, can't really get it through middle. Ball rolled in, picked up by Lodowick. Lodowick curls up toward the blue line, back to Sean Maud. Maud, a long shot wide of the net. Looking for Chris Sheets, it's taken by McKing. McKing one-hands it over to Dan Reed. Dan Reed at the near side goes out on the far side to Latham Conger. He's missed a few games. He turns it over to Ron Coletta Jr. Now it's taken away by Chris Zarek. Zarek up ahead to Billy Little Jr., probably the fastest player that Dynamo has right now. Little covered. All taken away by Lodowick. Up ahead to Coletta. Coletta flips it to Sheets. Can he beat the icing? No, he cannot. Sheets last week, Chris Sheets, number 51, has a sore ankle. He sprained it last week, so he probably gets that if he feels good. Let's go to the rest of the lineup here. We've got Mikey Kratz. He's crossing center ice here for Dynamo. Pat Gleason, number 14. Chris Zarek, number 9. Conger, the Coca-Cola jersey on. Owen Weath, Tommy Maruck, Lou Mangini, and Anthony Barrick on for the Pizza Bats. I think everybody's been on for a shift now. There's Weath and Gleason. Oh, and Weath catches one in the mouth. That's a high stick to number 14, Pat Gleason. Checking him out. Looks like it's just a minor penalty. Of course, if he had drawn blood, it'd be a double minor. And a week in the county jail. Just under 11 minutes left in the first period of the grand prize game. 2 shots are on the board for the Pizza Bats. Dynamo yet to get a shot on goal. Here's the power play. Coletta, Jr., Scalzitti, Maud, 66, Gamariello. As the puck is cleared down all the way. Dickinson's going to pretend like he knows what he's doing back there, but he wisely gives it up to Gamariello. Here comes Scalzitti. Scalzitti into the zone past Kratz. He's hooked. There's going to be a call. That's a hooking call on Kratz. And not a smart idea. Here comes Dynamo with their second penalty. This is going to be a 5-on-3 for about 1:20. That's hooking on Mike Kratz. Minute and a half of a 5-on-3 here. Ball off the draw. Conger, nice backhand down the rink. Nice play by Latham Conger. Dickinson holds it up for Gamariello. He's going to come over the red line, looking to dumps it to the near side over the blue line. That's Coletta Jr. That's a Gamariello above the blue line. Over the right side at 66, crossing pass. The Coletta back across to the top of the point. Long shot. There's a save by Carpenter, and he's going to hold it. Nice way to locate the ball there in the orange crease. Orange ball, orange crease. It's hard to do that, but Art knew where it was. Nice save. The clock is moving now. 40 seconds left in the two-man advantage for the Pizza Bats in purple. Here's the draw. Little wins it to Joe Gleason Sr. He's going to fire it down all the way. Nice play into the corner. 28 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Dan Bruner on for White. Scalzitti over to Coletta. Coletta sets up, shoots it toward the net. There's a nice glove save. Art Carpenter, I'll say that's his 5th save early, so he's looking good. 5-on-3 penalty is going to end in 3-2. It is now a 5-on-4 penalty. Dan Reed comes on for Dynamo. Here's Sean Maud, near side above the circle. Scalzitti in front of the net, pestering Carpenter. Now there's a cycle up top. Here comes 66. He's going to go to the backhand, tries to pass to Scalzitti. He misses it. Now here's Lodowick, a shot partially blocked by Bruner. Bruner's going to try and clear it, and he's going to do it. 13 seconds left on the second penalty. This is a big kill for Dynamo if they can get both of these killed. 5 seconds left. The second penalty. Here's Maud looking for Coletta Jr. Ahead to Maud. Maud's going to come in. Oh, and he scored! As the penalty expires. Sean Maud, he's a right-handed shot, was able to get Carpenter to commit to the near post, and he went opposite side high, and he puts it away. So it's 2-0 in favor of the Pizza Bats. Dynamo looking for their first shot on net. Pizza Bats, arguably the toughest team in the regular season. This is going to be a hard game. Ball controlled by one of the defensemen. That's Dan Reed ahead to Chris Zarek. Zarek tries a backhand pass to Silverne. Silverne, he shoots in, he fires, he scores! And that's what you expect from Miles Silverne, the other fastest guy on Dynamo right now. Breaks over the blue line, beats his check, and the first shot of the game against Bob Dickinson goes in. That's a tough thing to ask a goaltender to do. He hasn't seen a single shot. He didn't take any warm-up shots, and his first shot's a breakaway. So Dynamo makes him pay right away. 2-1. 7:15 remaining in the first. Owen Weath plays it deep. Picked up by Sabatini for Dynamo. Sabatini, far boards. Looking for McKing. Till Silverne hits McKing in the butt. Up ahead, McKing's going to take it over the blue line. McKing stops, looking for Silverne. Silverne on the other side. He shoots, and there's a nice save. There's Dickinson's first save of the game. A nice shoulder save. He holds on. Boy, there were a lot of gaps there. Dynamo definitely has something going in their speed game right now. Shots on goal are 4-2 on the board. Here's the draw. Ahead to Chris Sheets. Chris Sheets is going to dump it. It's an icing, and no one's going to get it. That's going to be an icing. Clock will be running. The clock runs until the last 2 minutes of the game. And if the score is within 2 goals, the clock would stop on each whistle. At the referee's discretion, clock can be stopped for penalty, which we already have seen. Here's the draw. Scalzitti against Silverne. Miles Silverne turns, throws it toward the front of the net. Picked up by Tommy Maruck. Maruck around the boards to Sheets. Sheets goes back under that. Oh, strange bounce off the boards, goes through the crease and out. Maruck ahead to Trapani. Trapani taken away by Sabatini. Sabatini goes to Silverne. No one's through. And now Scalzitti cuts over the blue line just onside. And he fires a wrist shot. Art Carpenter, nice glove save. So Art is locking in. 5:35 left in the first. 2-1. Scalzitti against Little Jr. Taken by Lathan Conger of Dynamo. Conger, the near boards ahead to Zarek. Zarek's going to come ahead. Now he's challenged by Scalzitti. Zarek dumps it in deep. Rolls all the way in, picked up by 66. Whose name I do not know. Mario, near side rolls through Sheets. This should be an icing call. And it is. So Mario looking for Sheets, missed the target, rolls all the way. Under 5 minutes left in the first. We are here at the Palace of Ball Hockey. This is the Salt Creek Sports Center, also known as Patrick Hockey, Palatine, Illinois. They've got new lights, and I lost the ball in the lights last week, so they must be working well. Here's the draw, taken by 66. He's pressured by two Dynamo players, Little and Gleason. Oh, and Little backhands it through the crease and out the other side. Picked up by Zarek. Zarek's going to hold it in. Zarek looking for an option. Across the middle looking for Gleason. Oh, it's knocked away. Out to Maud. Maud looking for Coletta Jr. He's got a half step on Conger. Coletta Jr. And it's tipped away by Carpenter. Nice breakaway save by Art. Coletta Jr. on the goal line. Now reaches the circle. On net. Kicked away by Carpenter. Near side now above the circle. It's Maud. Maud to the blue line to 66. He's going to try a wrist shot wide of the net. Conger pressures. And the ball is flipped up and over the net behind the net. Here's Sheets at the goal line extended. Hand pass by Conger. Picked up and then lost. Now Maud tips it, or Maud shoots on net. Tipped it. Sheets tips it just under the net. Sheets corrals on the other side. Tries a backhand pass looking for Coletta Jr. Picked up by 66. Now to Coletta Jr. Down low. There's a shot and I think that's a glove save. Up and out of the net. Now the ball taken over the blue line. Billy Little Jr. He's going to fire that. Locked into the far corner, Pat Gleason after it. Now Little Jr. is going to work down low on Mariello. There they are near side. You can hear banging in the boards. Everybody's okay. 66 pressured by Gleason. Held in by Joe Gleason Sr. Joe Gleason Sr. down to Pat Gleason. Pat Gleason down to Joe Gleason Sr. It's tipped up and over the net. Looks like Dickinson actually tipped the ball, almost went in. Went over the net. Fought for behind the net. Ball cleared out of play into the Pizza Bats bench. That's face-off's going to stay deep in the Pizza Bat zone. On the same side as the benches. Shots on goal on the board here, 6-3 in favor of the Pizza Bats. Silverne against Scal City. Scal City is going to take most of the draws. Miles or Little will take most of the draws for Dynamo. Oh, and here's Scal City. A ball rolls through. He's got a breakaway from the blue line in. Here he comes. Here he comes. He shoots and a blocker save and a rebound. Oh, and a rebound score. Oh, what a miraculous goal. A wonderful blocker save by Art Carpenter. The ball stayed in front of the goal line and Mike Scalzitti whirled on his backhand and chopped it at the net. It hit Carpenter in the left foot and rolled over the goal line. One of the stranger goals you're going to see. After a wonderful breakaway save, that's a surprising goal. But Mike Scalzitti shoots from some of the strangest shooting angles I have ever seen. And it works sometimes. Here's the ball in deep. It's 3-1 Pizza Bats. 1:41 left in the first. Sabatini up the far boards there. Chipped ahead, over the line to Bruner. He is offside. Nice call there as Janowski got that call offside. Sound white? Clock under 1:25. Scalzitti and Silverne with the draw. Taken by the Pizza Bats. Oh, in their zone. Lodowic's going to corral it. Looking for an option, crosses the red line, now over the blue line to Maud. Maud's going to be far side at the goal line. He chips it in front. Scalzitti cannot handle it. Maud gets it back. He's pressured by Silverne. We're under a minute to play in the first. Maud under the net to Scalzitti. Back up to the goal line to Maud. Ball rolls through him, picked up by Liam McGing. Up ahead to Miles Silverne. He's going to try and break away. Ball rolls away from him, picked up by Mruck. Mruck to Lodowick. Up to Maud over the blue line. Drops to Scalzitti. Backhand pass to Barrett. Oh, and he fans on a one-timer. Picked up by Mike Sabatini. Sabatini up the near board. Dan Bruner across the red line. Across the blue line. 30 seconds left in the first. McKing over to Silverne. Silverne's going to tee it up and gets through. Tipped away by Dickinson. McKing with 20 seconds left. Up to Kratz. Long wrist shot. kick save out there by Dickinson. Out to Skull City. Skull City up ahead. Sean Maud. We're at 10 seconds left in the first period. Maud 1-on-3. And Bruner's going to take it with 5. Bruner loses at the red line. 2-1. And that's the end of the first period. So an exciting first period. The Skull City break, that second goal by Mike Skull City, or the third goal of the game was a remarkable goal by Mike Skull City. That's probably the play of the first period. Ronnie Coletta Jr. having discussion about the ball being used. These are the 2024 Halloween Bash Napper balls that we're using for this game. We've got 4 of them. They all do match. I checked it out myself. 9 shots for the Pizza Bats for the first and 4 for Dynamo. However, there have been some opportunities for Dynamo with quick counter plays from the blue line in. And Dynamo is going to start with the Zarek, Little Jr., Gleason forward line against Coletta Jr., Sheets, and Trapani. Draw taken by Dynamo. Cleared into the zone, deep. Cross court. Zarek and Mangini after it. Knocked up the blue line. Flipped over the net by Kratz. Still behind the net now. 66. Corrals for the Pizza Bats. Up ahead to Sheets. Sheets flips it up ahead. Looking for Trapani, but it's taken by Latham Conger. And that pass is partially blocked. Coletta picks it up across, looking for Sheets. Behind him. Little Jr. chips at it, and it's deflected into the ceiling. Let's see where they're going to make the draw. But first thing, we're going to sweep up some of the sound insulation. We have several fans here for tonight's grand prize game. John Trapani and all of his children and relatives are at this game. Owen Weith's mom and dad appear to be over by the bar. They come to most of their games. A few of the roller hockey guys, they just can't get enough ball hockey action. We're going to have the draw inside the zone. Not in a circle though. Brian Janowski, he's having a good time with it. There's the draw. Taken by Dynamo. Here's Conger. Over the red line. Conger over the blue line. He's going to go to Gleason. Gleason shoots wide of the net. Recovered by Zarek. Zarek backs up. Down low to Conger. Conger into the slot. Picked off by Coletta Jr., who's going to start bringing it up. Coletta Jr. to Sheets. Left side. Ball bounces off a Kratz, rolls back into the Pizza Bat zone. Dickinson plays it to 66. It's picked up by Zarek. Zarek with 2 guys on him and the goaltender. Zarek still fighting for it. Spins, shoots off the crossbar. Oh, Zarek trying to do the Skull City thing. Just outwork and just fire from a weird angle. Ball rolls back out of the zone, now back into the zone. And it's taken by Gamariello. Gamariello picked off by Gleason. Far board, Sheets up ahead looking for Coletta Jr., but it's taken by Zarek. Zarek fires, it's blocked into the near corner now. Zarek gets it back. Some sustained pressure from Dynamo, their first sustained pressure of the day. Zarek looking for, it looked like Bruner, it's tipped. Ball rolls under the goal line, near corner. Still on the near side above the circle. Billy Little and Sean Maud after it. Maud controls back to 66. Now it's tipped away to Zarek. Now it's up to Joe Gleason Sr. He tries to roll toward the front of the net. It's knocked away and it's picked up by Sean Maud ahead, knocked away by Dan Reed, but the ball's in the zone. Here's Chris Sheets all alone in front of Carpenter. He shoots and scores. Oh, it looked like the Dynamo lost track of one of the forwards, and Chris Sheets was left all alone 15 feet in. And he has the longest reach in the history of ball hockey. It's 37 feet. And he just waits and waits and waits and rolls it past Art Carpenter, the Pizza Bats. A commanding 4-1 lead here. Leading also in shots on goal, 10-4. Here's the draw with 11 minutes left in the second. Winds up on the stick of Mike Scalzitti. He brings over the blue line. He cuts to his backhand. Now he's cut to his forehand. And there's a great blocker save by Carpenter. Carpenter keeping him in it right here. Ball rolls into the crease. Carpenter knocks it wide. Here's Liam McKing. He cuts around the net. And he looks up ahead looking for Miles Silverne. Miles Silverne covered by Lodowick. Silverne holds up, curls back. He's going to shoot a wrist shot wide of the net, out to the near side, and here comes Mike Scalzitti. He's over the red line. 3-on-3 over the blue line. Now it's Scalzitti. Waits. Over to Maud, far side. Maud eludes the check, goes to his backhand. It's a save by Art Carpenter. Carpenter, a nice blocker save there. Dan Bruner comes ahead. Over the blue line, looking for Silverne. He gets it. Silverne curls, throws it at the net. A kick save by Dickinson. And now another shot rolls behind Dickinson out through the crease as Bruner tries to tip it off Dickinson's backside. Ball controlled by Lodowick of the Bats. Lodowick through center, pressured by Sabatini. Ball rolls in deep. Mike Pratt's after it for Dynamo. He rings it around. Oh, and it's tipped to Lodowick on the Pizza Bats. That kind of took a funny bounce. Coletta Jr., a long slap shot. A trapper save by Carpenter. Rolls out of his hands. Back to Coletta. He's across to Trapani. Trapani, a shot. And a kick save by Carpenter. Carpenter doing well here. He's got a lot of pressure. Little juggling with the ball, and they're offside. Absolutely. Those extra touches, lacrosse style, put Chris Zarek offside. It is really hard to time that kind of play when your teammate is playing the ball in the air. 13 shots for the Pizza Bats, 4 for Dynamo. Rolling down to around 9 minutes left in the second. Next goal is going to be very important here. Let's see what happens. There's the draw. It's back into the Dynamo zone. Sabatini looking for Gleason. Up ahead for Sabatini. Nope. Anthony Barrett picks it up for Pizza Bats. 66 rolls it to Barrett. Barrett under the net. He tries a backhand pass. It's in the crease. The ball's loose. Taken again by Barrett. That was a strange play. It was sitting. Now, Trapani. Can he score? Let's see what the call is. Jay pointed toward the goal, but I think that was a save. It was a great foot save by Carpenter. John Trapani had snuck in deep. Carpenter keeping his guys in it. There's the draw, back out to Sean Maud. Maud twisting, turning, Zarek on him. Now he tries to go toward the slot. A backhand pass from Sheets, hits some feet, goes back to Sheets. He's going to come around the net. He throws it in front, knocked away by the paddle of Carpenter. Sheets out to Maud. Maud pressured by Gleason. Now Maud underneath the net, trying to get Carpenter to leave the post. He does not. And there's a foot save. Ball rolls under Art's pad. He just stands on it. Another nice save. Pizza Bats are really tough when they start working those low cycles. Sheets and Maud really good at that. Here's Coletta Jr. and Billy Little Jr. Coletta shoots up over the net into the far side. Sheets and Zarek after it. Still fighting for it. Here's Zarek out to the red line, held in by Gamariello. Gamariello playing a little defense here. Very versatile player. He can play offense or defense. Here's Pat Gleason to Billy Little, trying to get to the middle. He shoots, and there's a nice save. Nice cut to the middle. Billy Little, slap shot all the way through to the other blue line. Here's Gleason, tries a wrist shot. Now the ball is taken by Maud. He's got a breakaway. Maud in a breakaway. Here he comes. And there's a big glove save. Big glove save by Carpenter. Ball rolls away to Latham Conger. Wonderful save. And icing called on Dynamo. I think if Billy Little had touched it, that would have been 6 or too many men. So he lets it go. Art Carpenter, another nice save on a breakaway. .625 remaining in the second period. Pizza Bats ahead. Pizza Bats line up here. We got Owen Weath, Mike Scalzitti, Sean Watt, Joe Lodowick, and Tommy Muruck. Ball rolls to Muruck. He's going to backhand it in. Gleason Sr. rolls it out toward the blue line. It's still held in, and there's Maud all alone in front. He shoots, and a save. Oh, wonderful save by Carpenter. Sean Maud all alone, and Carpenter all alone. And there's another save. Another save as the ball rolls awkwardly through the crease. Carpenter's got it. Another wrist shot by Maud goes through the crease to the far side. Art Carpenter, the story of the second period for Dynamo right now. Liam McKing is trying to play the ball up. Nope, it's dropped. Up to Lodowick. Lodowick over to Maud. A long slap shot. One-timer saved by Carpenter. Lodowick under the blue line, or under the goal line, looking for an option. It's Scalzitti. He shanks it wide. Owen Weath is going to take it. Underneath to Dan Reed. Dan Reed tries to ring it around to Dan Bruner. It is out of the zone. Up ahead is Silverne. Miles rushing after it. Dickinson placed in the corner. Silverne tries to center it, knocked away. Silverne has it back. Pressured by Maud and Scalzitti. Silverne drops it to Dan Reed. Here comes a big slap shot from Reed. And there's a nice chest save by Dickinson. There's the rebound. They score. Oh, the rebound. Dickinson could not find it fast enough, and Liam McKing settled the puck and then fired it in over his shoulder. And just like I suggested, that next goal is important. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if Dynamo can build on this. So far, the Pizza Bats have had all of the answers. Now, Art Carpenter's had a lot of answers too. Here's Scalzitti, tries to win it ahead to himself, and he will. Pressured by Scalzitti into the corner. I'm sorry, Sabatini into the corner. Drop back to Big Sam, number 66. Rolls to the far side, taken by Barrick. Barrick pressured by Zarek. Zarek takes it away, rolls it under his own net. He's going to bring it out. He rolls it ahead to Gleason. Gleason up off the boards looking for, I think he's trying to pass to himself. It doesn't work. Ball rolls back into the neutral zone. Rolled into the Pizza Bat zone. Dickinson's going to roll it over to Sam. Sam 66, he's got it. Under 4 minutes left in the second. Four checkers are Gleason and Little for Dynamo. Pizza Bat's trying to set up a nice clean outlet. Taken by Scalzitti. He's pressured by Kratz. And that ball, it bounces off a Kratz stick and out of play. Three and a half minutes left in the second period. The draw will be at center ice. It's 5. Pizza Bat's playing, definitely playing their better players most of the time in this game. I don't see their entire bench coming out consistently. Here's the draw, it rolls over the blue line. Here's Chris Sheets. Chris Sheets drops it to Sean Maud, pressured by Kratz. A centering pass, rolls around. It's straight up and it hits the air conditioning thing that hangs down over near both nets. Dynamo still looks like they're rolling everybody. Here comes the draw, Coletta and Little. Coletta takes it, but then loses it. Here's Gleason Jr., he chips it. It goes over the top of the net, on the net, rolls away. Near side here to Sheets. Sheets down low. Backhand pass to Sheets. He just misses over the crossbar. Taken by Sean Maud. He spins and fires the wrist shot. Stopped by Carpenter. Sheets behind the net looking for Coletta, and it comes away to Nick McKing, or Liam McKing. Liam up edge to Zarek. Hits him in the shoe. Zarek trying to get the blue line ahead to the McKing. McKing stops, waits, ahead to Zarek. Zarek tight on goal. flipped away by the paddle of Dickinson, and it looks like we're going to have an icing call here against the Pizza Bats. That's only, I think, their second icing. So far, we have about 5 icings all game. Not too bad. Clock is moving. 1:45 left in the second period. 4-2. Draw taken. Attempted clear. Doesn't get through. There's a shot on net by McKing. Saved by Dickinson. Dickinson gets up. Here's Silverne. Silverne, he's going to step toward the middle on a wrist shot. It's blocked underneath the net. Picked up by Gamariello. Pressured by Bruner. Tries to go ahead to Maud. It rolls away. Picked up by Latham Conger. We're at 1:23 in the second. Conger straight ahead. Breaks the blue line. That's Bruner. Gleason flips it ahead to Bruner. Bruner is looking. He's going to stop and look for McKing, but it doesn't work. Rolls to the near corner. That's Gamariello. Up ahead is Chris Sheets. Over to Sean Maud. He's going to have a break again. Maud stops, shoots, and a reverse save by Art Carpenter. He turns the wrong way and makes a wonderful save. Here's Coletta, and a big save by Carpenter again. Art Carpenter is stealing the show, folks. Wow, 2 fantastic saves to keep his team right there. 40 seconds left in the second period. Here's Mangini's on one of his few shifts here for Pizza Bats as a defenseman. Okay, draw taken, and Dynamo breaks over the zone. Here's Zarek. Zarek 1-on-7. He cuts to his backhand, bounces off of Dickinson. It's cleared away by Scalzitti. Up ahead to Dan Reed. Dynamo has yet to get in the zone. Now ahead to Zarek. Zarek trying to get to the blue line. He does. Sabatini's going to hold that in. Fought for by Sheets. Here's Zarek. Zarek's to go deep. 8 seconds left. 7. A backhand. Kick behind the net by Dickinson. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and that's going to be the second period. So, strong period for both teams. Pretty even. I think that was a 1-to-1 period. Art Carpenter with some dynamic saves, and that was not a punt. Well, you're here at Patrick Hockey. You can indulge in free popcorn, several types of beers, some on draft. Some great conversationalists over there too. Several Mensa members, usually near the bar. And here's one of them, John Trapani. He's one of the elder statesmen in the Wednesday Night League. He has several relatives here. Some wearing Trapani jerseys, which is fun. Right now, we take a look at Dynamo. They're trying to figure out what they need to do. They're getting some chances. It just appears as though they can't get multiple shots on Dickinson. He has left a few juicy rebounds, but it's been hard for the white team to really get a second good shot. Getting ready for our third 14-minute period of the evening. Remember, if the score remains within 2 goals and we get under 2 minutes left to play, the clock will stop on each whistle. So it's very important that Dynamo keeps it to 2 or less. Draw taken back, 1. Pizza Bats, this is Joe Lodewick. Chopping the salad there. Over to Sammy, 66. Sammy's going to flip it way over the net. Nope. It's going to be gloved by Carpenter and Held. Shots after 2 on the board, 17-9. I think Carpenter has 9 amazing saves of his own. Here's the draw. Scalzitti against Little. Let's take it. Oh, it's not one ahead. Oh, and there's a backhand attempt by Barrick. The net's off its moorings. Let's see if they see the net's off. Here's Trapani. He's going to step toward the middle and fire. Loose. Here's Barrick again from a bad angle. Sabatini's going to clear it, and it's going to roll all the way for an icing. All the way for an icing there. One nice benefit of these Napper hockey balls is they tend, when they bounce, they tend to settle quickly and they don't roll as far, so it cuts down the number of icings. If we're using the standard Lilac orange ball, it rolls forever. So, write that down. Here's the draw. Little against Scalzitti again. Scalzitti tries to walk forward and take it. Back to Lodowick. Now to Trapani. Trapani going ahead. Trapani again. He shoots up and over the net. Here comes Barrick. Out to Lodowick at the blue line. Lodowick down low to Barrick at the goal line extended. Barrick's going to drive toward the net. Now he's under the net. And he's pressured by Zarek. Zarek out ahead to Gleason. Nope, it's held in by Sam. Now flipped ahead by Zarek. Now chipped back in by Trapani. Now ahead to Dan Reed. Dan Reed to Billy Little. Billy looking for an option. Oh, he drops it behind Zarek and picked up by Sam. Sam spins down low under the net. 12 minutes left in the third. Lodowick at his goal line. Little pitch and catch with Sam. Sam's going to come back under. He's pressured by Gleason. Gleason catches him, forces him to lose the puck, but he recovers and gets to Scalzitti. Scalzitti's going to race over the blue line. Stops, holds up, looking for Barrett. It's off Dan Reed's foot, up ahead to Zarek. Zarek pressured by Scalzitti. Scalzitti takes it from him. Scalzitti shoots, and a glove save by Art. He didn't know where it was. It trickles wide. Ball held in by Sam. Here's Zarek. It's 3-on-3. Here's Zarek, Little, and Gleason. Zarek fakes a pass. Now a bad angle shot up under the armpit and around the net. Here's Owen Weath looking ahead for Sean Maud. Sean Maud covered by Latham Conger. Maud drifts outside, and there's a wrist shot through the crease and out the near side. Here it comes. Sammy 66. He's got it. Backhand pass to Coletta Jr. Coletta Jr. wrist shot down low is Owen Weath by himself. Mike Kratz takes it away. That ball is chipped down by a high stick. I'm pretty sure that should be an icing. And it is. 10:50. Next game of the evening is going to be a roller hockey game. I think it's about an 8:20 start. Here's the draw at 10:30. Silverne against Coletta. Out to McKing. McKing, it's a 2-on-2. He's looking for Bruner. He cuts over the line. That's offside. Yes, it is. Offside. Dan Bruner. McKing held on to it a little longer. Bruner, one of the faster guys out there on this shift. Liam's got to get it ahead because Dan can outrun some of those defensemen. What's up, Joey? A draw taken out by White. Here's Bruner, puts it over the line. Bruner's going to look for a tip. Looking for Silverne. The tip misses and goes through the net wide. There's a shot tipped up by Coletta over the net. Controlled by Bruner on the near side here. Bruner, team 2024 Team USA Legends winger. Down low to Silverne. Silverne out the other side above the circle. He's backing up across to Joe Gleason Sr. Gleason Sr. backhand pass down low to Bruner. Trying to work a cycle here, but they're not really close. There's a shot toward the net looking for a Silverne tip. Silverne can't get it, but he gets the rebound. Near side, he's under the circle. Now he's above the circle. He looks around for Gleason Jr. He's got a backhand. A save by Dickinson. The ball's loose. I don't know where it is. It's in the net. It is in the net. What a play by Joe Gleason Sr. Dickinson had lost sight, had turned his back to the play, tried to starfish and have it hit him. Gleason kept his eye on it and flipped the ball up in the air. And I'm not sure who tapped it in. It could have been Joe, but Gleason Sr. was the star of that play. Pizza Bats might be a little upset on that. I don't believe anybody's stick was above the crossbar when that went in. That was a heady play by a veteran. There's a ball that draws straight up in the ceiling. And we're here 8:37 left in the third period. And we're gonna have a timeout again. We're gonna take care of the ceiling dust. Well, that's a tremendous play. On paper, if you look at these lineups, you probably give the edge as far as skill and experience to the Pizza Bats. But Dynamo is not phased at all. And they are right there, hanging in there. 8:36 left in the third. It is a 4-3 game. Pizza Bats in purple have the lead. Here's the draw. In the neutral zone, Zarek for the Dynamo tips it in behind the net. Back chasing is Sam. Chris Sheets spins, looks for Scalzitti in the neutral zone, drops to Sheets. Sheets up ahead, he rolls it deep. Scalzitti's going to get it for the Pizza Bats. He sets up below the net, pressured by Sabatini. Now Reed. Reed knocks it away. Reed bodies him off. Reed comes out the far side there. Up ahead to Gleason. Gleason, a backhand pass to himself. A smart play. Here comes Gleason over the blue line. He shoots. And that's over the outstretched blocker of Dickinson. Now, Little pressures Maud. Billy Little all over Maud. Lazy pass through center, but it's picked up by Mangini and the Pizza Bats. Now, chip through center by Sheets. Now ball rolls back into the Pizza Bat zone. Sam picks it up. He's going to try a long pass looking for Maud on the blue line. It works. Maud is in over the blue line, up ahead to Scalzitti. Ball rolls to the net, and Art Carpenter pounces on it. That's Art's 15th save, if I'm counting the board correctly. Silverne against Scalzitti. Here's the draw. Back to Barrick of the Pizza Bats. To Lodowick. Lodowick looking for Trapani. Pressured by Conger. Oh, and down low. Down low, and it's chipped in by Scalzitti. The ball rolled to Anthony Barrick. Barrick put it on the net. Took a funny bounce off of Art Carpenter and rolled into an open area, and Johnny on the spot. Mike Scalzitti tucks it in. That might be all she wrote. Let's see if Dynamo can come back. Assist for number 35, Anthony Barrett. Here's the draw. Mike Kratz looking ahead for McKing. McKing over the blue line, 3-on-3. Now 3-on-4. McKing looking. Down low to Silverne. Silverne, far circle, up above the circle, drops it for Conger. Conger, wrist shot right on goal. Blockered away by Dickinson. Under the net, out the other side, near side. Now down below the goal line to Bruner. Bruner up ahead on the forehand. To McKing, a long wrist shot over the net. Far side now, picked up by Silverne. Silverne spins with it. Wrist shot running to his right, blocked away to the corner. Farboard corner to Lodowick. Lodowick through the neutral zone to Scalzitti over the far side. Blue line, Scalzitti takes a drive toward the middle, keeps moving to his left. Now he's going to take a long shot. That's wide of the net, picked up by Maud. Maud tries to roll towards center. There aren't anyone back for the Pizza Bats. Here comes the change. Pauletta Jr. there. Dynamo is sitting pretty deep in their zone. They really don't want to do this. They don't want to let the Pizza Bats set something up. They've got some really high skilled players there. And there's Maud. Shoots it under the net out the other side. Here's Zarek. Zarek's going to pick it up. Off the boards looking for Silverne. He's going to get it. Silverne's got it. Knocked away by Lodowick. Out to Zarek. Zarek's going to step in. A wrist shot blocked by Tommy Murak. Rebound picked up by Lodowick. Rolls off the center. Can't clear it. Here's Gleason Jr. Oh, he's looking for Bruner on the far side. A tap it, and Bruner shaked it. Bill Silverne backs up. A long wrist shot. Blockered away by Dickinson. Chris Zarek's going to get to that first. So Dynamo, nice pressure here. Chris Zarek of Dynamo goes under the net. Now he reverses. Far side, looks in front for Gleason Sr. Rolls off the stick. Here's Silverne, a long shot. Blocked by Anthony Barrett. Sean Maud one-on-one with Dan Reed. Dan Reed reaches forward, tips it away. Now there's a shot in front of the net, and Art with a great body save, hitting the ball between his shoulder, or his armpit elbow region. Nice play by Art Carver. That was a dandy pass. Dynamo making some great reads and some great cuts. They just can't buy one right now. Here's the draw. Back to Dan Reed. Dan Reed flips it up, looking for Gleason. Gleason tries to hand pass. He's going to have to give it himself. He can't do it. Here's Sammy. 66. Sam goes below the goal line. He's going to use the net as a screen. May as well. Long home run pass up for Maud. Tipped away by Sabatini. Drop pass, still in the neutral zone. Sabatini grabs it. Up ahead looking for Gleason Jr., but it rolls to Sam. Lou, near side, Lou Mangini and Ronnie Coletta Jr. rolls it in deep. 3:30 left in the third. You got to be thinking about pulling your goaltender at this point. Score is within 2, so the clock's going to stop at 2 minutes. Here's Sabatini, looks up for Gleason Jr., rolls off his stick. Maud over the blue line. Maud's going to stop, trying to feed it low to Coletta. Here's a long pass, and that was just missed by Billy Little. That was a nice stretch pass, but out of the reach. Timeout is called. 1 timeout per game. And Dynamo is going to use theirs right here. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left in the third. They're in it. They need something quick. Game reset here. We got 21 shots on goal for the Pizza Bats. 10 for Dynamo. As per usual, I think those numbers are a little low. Pizza Bats looking for their 2nd consecutive grand prize game win. That would be their 2nd league championship in a row. They would join the A team as the other team to do that 2 times in a row. Remember, if you have not signed up on the Team Chicago app, next session will feature a reshuffling of the players in order to try some different looks. There's going to be a redraft. That's going to be in a week or so. The stacked team app Chicago Ball Hockey will be the group to look under. So that'll be in a couple weeks. Here's the drawn out as we get back into the game. Ball slipped up behind the net. Taken by McKing. McKing near boards to Bruner. Bruner, quick pass looking for Silverne. Goes through to Billy Little. Now back to Dan Reed. They're going to reset it. They're going to try and get Art Carpenter off. Oh, Dan Reed through the middle. Picked up by Sean Maud. Strange pass there. Coletta Jr. Ball rolls away. He keeps it in the zone. Sam, long wrist shot. Tipped on net. Saved by Carpenter. Dan Reed with 2:30 left. He goes under his own net. He's under heavy pressure. Here's Silverne. Tries to roll it ahead. Bruner. No, that's held in by Ron Coletta Jr. Ball on the near side. Now under the net. McKing over to Bruner. Bruner chased by Skull City. Bruner over the blue line. He's going to stop. Circles back. Looks across. Carpenter leaving the rink for White. So they have 6 on. Here's a long wrist shot. Blocked into the corner. Here's Billy Little with it. Billy Little. He goes down low to Bruner. Bruner. A backhand pass in front of Sabatini. Ball is shot straight up in the air. Off the back of the net. And off the netting. And it rolls all the way out to the blue line. Here's Big Dan Reed with a great slap shot. Let's see what he does. He's going to go across to Miles Silverne. 1:45 left in the third period. Silverne curls, fires the wrist shot. It's tipped, but it was tipped wide. Recovered by McKing. McKing, near circle, makes a move, steps toward the middle of the wrist shot, up over the top of the net, bounces across the crossbar. Steered aside into the corner by, who is it? Skull City. Near side. Now, Sean Maud is going to alleviate the pressure and flip it in deep. White trying to quickly counter. They get the ball in. There's McKing. He's pressured by Sean Maud. Maud comes up with it. A saucer pass ahead to Coletta Jr. Coletta Jr. Pressured by Billy Little. Now ball rolls back to Chris Sheets. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mike Skull City. And that will make the clock run. It is 6-3, and that might do it. I think that might be Skull City's 3rd or 4th of the game. I'm going to say that is your player of the game for the Pizza Bats. .42 clock is running. Ball over the blue line by Little. Little ahead to Pat Gleason. A slap shot is blocked. Back to another slap shot is blocked. Great blocks by Chris Sheets. Sabatini rolls out of the zone. Has his ankle hacked, but we're okay. We're going to play through. Zarek at the circle below the dot. He's going to drive to the net. Goes to his backhand beforehand. Ball rolls to the corner. 15 seconds left. Please, nobody get hurt. Ball chipped up into the banner. The clock still runs. Yeah. The clock moves. That's going to be the end of the game. We're lining them up. So in tonight's, I think this is the 6th, or perhaps the 7th league championship game for the Wednesday night draft league. The Pizza Bats repeats as league champions. It was an exciting game. Player of the game, I said I believe for Pizza Bats would be Mike Scalzitti. I would be hard pressed to pick anyone other than Art Carpenter for Dynamo. If it wasn't for his heroics, I think that was a 10-3 game. So Art Carpenter, player of the game for Dynamo. Dynamo, I think they